My name is Michael Bell, and I own a company here, a consulting firm here in California, and we support nonprofits and foundations both here in the United States, in Europe, and in Africa, working on democracy and human rights initiatives in a global context. And I've had my company now for about 20 years. I know that in the environments in which I'm working, my ability to feel sustained and vital and healthy and able to bring a relaxed awareness to the strategy, planning, consulting, coaching that I do with organizations and leaders is so important, particularly in the turbulent, complex, dynamic times in which we find ourselves. And I took the course, Panya's course, as a way of giving myself a chance to both have some inputs around how to take better care of myself, and also some insights into what it means to live a healthy, sustainable life in a way that fuels and buoys everything that I'd like to do and need to do. Going into the course, this was a period of time where I've been traveling about 200 days out of the year, both domestically and internationally, working on different initiatives. And I felt that was not working in a way that was sustainable. I was feeling a little bit burned out, and it needed to turn my attention to my own care in a really powerful way that I couldn't do without some supports. And I had the chance to work with Panya individually, and jumped at the chance to actually be in a sustained conversation about health and vitality and personal transformation. I had begun a process of trying to release some weight. I was overweight. I was moving towards a pre-diabetic state, and had begun the process of starting to work on weight loss, and but really hadn't found a rhythm or a sense of breakthrough. And I think I learned some of the basic tools of self-care, and also just integrating the mind, body, and spirit into the process of this journey that I was on. And I'm happy to report that after taking the class with Panya, where I had begun the weight loss process, it just deepened and accelerated. And I am now 59 pounds lighter based on some of the tools and the practices that really got set in through the 6-week class. The practices that I learned through the course set me up on building a stronger daily practice of meditation, of Tai Chi and somatic work, so that every day starts with a focus on self-care. And this has just benefited every part of my work and my life. I feel that investment in myself, how I think about what's possible with more enthusiasm, more clarity, and the practices that I learned during the course to sustain me. I've been able to sustain and really build out a practice, a simple morning practice of meditation, of exercise, somatic work, and also just kind of reflection that has been able to really fuel and buoy everything that I do. And my clients really need someone who brings a relaxed awareness and a hopefulness and a positive energy, also with a sense of detachment about outcomes. And that has been, in the midst of these multiple turbulent times, it's been so powerful to just be able to be a better instrument for the clients that I work with. I was really impressed with the level of support that I got during the 6 weeks from the weekly somatic practices, from the excellent video recordings that let me move through the exercises at my own pace, step by step, and actually to go back and be able to reference the materials both in the portal and the video. I felt really carefully and well taken care of as I did move through the practices at my own pace, which was really what I was most worried about. And I just felt like I could do it in a way that worked for me. And I really appreciated that. And as someone who actually teaches virtual programs on leadership, I thought it was really well organized and really the video clips and the video instructions were superb. And the way in which you led us through the weekly sessions was just very inspiring. I felt like everyone's voice and perspectives were welcome. And I really enjoyed meeting the other members of the cohort that I was part of. They're folks I hope to be able to connect with in an ongoing way. I would definitely recommend this course for anyone who is trying to live with a greater sense of hopefulness, a greater sense of balance, a greater sense of clarity of purpose, where you can have a vision for yourself and your life that allows you to feel sustained and excited and hopeful in the midst of turbulent times. I would recommend this for anyone who is trying to make a powerful, positive difference in the world and needs to be that person themselves. So it's not just about doing, but who we be. And anyone who wants to be in the world in a way that feels like you've got a greater sense of what your contribution to the world can be, who wants to build a vision for that inspires you and others to take action together. I would recommend this work for them. And also for anyone who wants to build out a better practice of self-care that allows you to feel healthy and vital and capable of taking care of yourself, even when things around you are turbulent, volatile, uncertain, and dynamic.